Okay, if I owned a news station and I was giving y'all breaking news right now, the headline would be, "Nigga duh, are y'all surprised that Erika Vance has soft launched her plans to be the second lady of America?" Y'all didn't see that coming? Do you remember that video I made when I said that you have to be fucking weird to not only marry that man but reproduce with that man? When y'all were talking about how odd she was acting behind the podium, you didn't know she was odd just from marrying that man? And now everybody's talking about the pleather pants and running her hair through JD's head and all of these things. You didn't see that coming? The darkest parts of Erika Vance have been elated since September 11th. The quietest parts of her existence have been witnessing peak human happiness since September 11th. You want to say everybody grieves differently? Okay, that's as performative as it fucking gets. She has been wiping her eyes for the last month with no tears, no nothing, just performative tear. It's the most performative shit. That's not grief. You might even venture to say that she might have fucking Zelled Tyler herself. Like that's not grief. And to say nobody will replace my husband, but okay, all right, all right. Here's the thing, okay? I knew she was weird off rip just from marrying that man. You know what I'm saying? I just saw Katie Miller on Piers Morgan show getting torn apart, and she trying to gaslight and throw in shit that didn't nobody bring up. No way, just an awful fucking display of how strange she is. And then I'm like, oh well, she fucking married Stephen Miller, so duh, she's weird as shit, right? So like, I knew Erika was fucking weird, okay? But when the tragedy happened, I said, okay, let me leave that family side out of it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't finna come at me and make me have some inexplicable sympathy for a fucking racist that just spewed hatred and lies while he was on earth. Fuck that, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna leave the family side out of it. You know what I'm saying? I think we've been known she weird. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, wife lost a husband, child lost a father. You know what I'm saying? She gonna grieve is what the expectation was. So leave that to the side. That's a loss. That's a tragedy. But then you see that initial speech and you like, what the fuck? You just lost your husband. You just lost the father of your kids in a tragic way. And that's not grief. That's almost enjoyment. The fuck we talking about? And then from that initial speech to the memorial to this JD Vance hug running her fingers through the back of his head. Look, 18 and up audiences only. Why is a woman? Why, in what scenario is she taking the nails that you might have paid for and running it through the back of your head, trying to feel the follicles? Maybe even get a grip to keep you in a certain position if a certain task is being performed. That wasn't no fucking hug. Erika Vance was having flashbacks. It's happened to the best of us. It'll be fucking 3 p.m. broad daylight. We could be at work. We think about that one time they hit that one motherfucking spot so good and we just dazed. That was fucking flashback. It wasn't no hug. I'm a grown man. That ain't no I respect you for being there for me in my type of time of grief type of hug. That was a I respect you for being in me in my time of grief type of hug. Get the fuck out of here. And you know what drove it home? You know what drove it home? When you marry somebody of a different religion, you don't fucking hope that they have this divine epiphany and of their own will, on their own accord, they convert to your religion. If you're at the point of marriage and y'all are still of different religions, have you not accepted that this is what y'all are? This is what you believe? But the soon spouse of Erika Vance, JD Vance, got up there and fucking said, "Oh well, while she is Hindu, I hope she can be Christian one day like me." That's fucking weird. That's disrespectful. You're shitting on her religion. You're saying, hey, I'm this religion, you know, and we got married with different religions, but I hope that she gives up on her religion and chooses mine instead. I give it until fucking February, until it's official. You heard it here first.